Using AI in your books has never been easier, and I want to talk to you about how to use them for your Author Central or even your branded books. My name is Jenny Hansen Lane. I've crossed over six figures in book royalty with Amazon KDP, and I have loved using ChatGPT for different types of image covers and even to automate and scale some of my books in the book creation mode. So in this tutorial, I'm going to share with you how to create book title logos for your books. And this is important because everybody judges a book by the cover. And so I want to show you a tip and trick that I've been using that has helped me when I don't hire out a professional designer, right? When I want to be able to create a new brand on Amazon. Okay. So let's actually just type this in and talk about what we need to do to prompt the computer to give us what we need. Okay. So we're going to have them generate an image that is 500px by 500px. And if you actually want this prompt, I will put it below. We can either do it in a Google Doc where I can add to it, or we can figure that out. But this could help you to save time, okay? Generate an image that is 500 by 500 pixels as, we're going to do as a logo, okay? And when you do something in ChatGPT with a logo, it actually can be a little crazy, right? So it's going to ask us here, create an image. Okay, I just clicked on that. It can be crazy because it's not quite sure how to spell correctly. It's still learning, okay? Create a logo image 500 pixel by 500 pixel. Okay, this is, let's talk about a recent niche that we've done. Let's do a prompt. Let's do a mental health journal, a prompted journal. Okay. So the logo needs to be circular and bright, vivid colors with hand lettering font. It needs to say mental, let's do 52-week mental health. Okay. I'm not going to put journal on there. I'll put it on the cover. Okay. Create it like a wax seal design. So I'm telling it, I'm trying to give it enough description. With a transparent background. Okay. And actually I'm going to say with no background. All right. And I am still always learning so much about prompting, about prompt engineering. Okay. 52 week mental health. Okay. So you can see here, like, I love this, but that is not a word. Okay. That is not a word. So let's try one more time. But I really like where this is going because that's going to stand out on Amazon KDP, right? And people judge a book by its cover. Okay, here are the adjustments to, let's see, we're going to do mental health. Okay. Please only write 52-week mental health one time on the logo. Everything else is great. Okay. So when you prompt it more, you can get a little bit, sometimes it goes way left, sometimes it goes way right. But what's happening here, isn't that funny? Seek, weak. Okay. What's happening here is I'm training it to get better and I'm not having to hire this out. So if you're like, I'd rather just hire this out, then you do that. Okay. Here are the adjustments. Now let's see how different it is when we actually take out everything that we told it. Okay. The only text should read 52-week mental health. Okay, let's see if it even turns out vivid, round, wax seal style. Okay, that's better. Okay, I don't love that dropping because it's like mental health, right? I'm going to, but it's like, I don't know if I can actually fix that. Okay. So let's take it over into Canva and clean it up. And actually, before we leave here, let's just try one thing. Okay. Only adjustment. Only adjustment is no dripping wax. Please generate the previous image prior to this one, but keep the only text 52-week mental health. Gotta spell words right, Jenny. Okay. This could totally go haywire, but like if you're a prompt engineer, then you can educate us. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I went a little further. No week. That's funny. I went a little further and they still did drippy. They still did drip. More realistic. You see how this can get addicting? Wax, seal, and a stronger letter M on mental, on the word mental. It also shows you like a computer is only so creative, right? So some of you are like, I have Procreate. I literally could go do this myself. And like, do you see that is the mental? But I'm happy with this. I think this is a great iteration, and that took us about 8 minutes. So let's go over to Canva and let's go clean this up. Okay, so in Canva, we opened the logo document. That's where I got the 500 by 500, okay? And then I uploaded this, and you can see it has a background, so we're just going to hit background remover. Background remover has a crown by it because it is a paid tool. Canva is anywhere from $12 to $15 a month, but it pays for itself after your first book starts selling, okay? So it is definitely something that you want to look into because of how fast it can save you when you're creating books, okay? So something that is kind of bothering me about this is the mental looks like an M and not an N. And so I could do a lot of different things, but what I want to try to do is I want to try to cover it up with my fake Photoshop skills, okay? And what I want to try to do is just come in here with this green and like cover this up a little bit, okay? And let's go the eyedropper and get a little bit different color. Okay. And let's see what we can do to blend this in a little bit. Okay, I changed the opacity a little bit. And we really have to decide, like, did that help or did that hurt it? What do you guys think? It's almost like I need to add more shadows. And I literally could take this into Photoshop to really get it done. Okay, and maybe round is not the way. Let's go back a little bit. And let's go to our editing and let's do our magic eraser and see what happens if we take something out of here. Like that also has an extra spot on it. That's what's so funny about the computer. Okay, and then I hit erase. It's so funny, right? Let's go in a little bit deeper. I don't know what the magic grab is. Let's go a little bit deeper. Erase. Okay, usually this works a lot better, but this just shows you like this is also algorithm, some type of, automation. Photoshop has been in this game for a long time with the magic eraser stuff. So you might have to do multiple layers to clean this up. Okay, I'm going to keep doing it because sometimes if you blend them, like you pull other colors in, it can blur it up a little bit. And I'm not sure what click does. Select area. That's the whole thing, right? We need brush. Let's go in a little bit deeper. And I might actually have to take this into Photoshop if I feel like I need to get deeper. But I really don't want it to look like mental, right? I really want it to look like, oh, and that side is working. Okay, so there are sometimes I'm going to spend more time on this than normally, but I actually really love using AI and like prompting it and figuring it out. And so you might be thinking, like, Jenny sucks at this. We all start somewhere, right? Like, and I'll just tell you, like, I love that I suck. When I made my first $19 on Amazon, like, I had to start somewhere, right? And that's what led to multiple six figures. So my mantra is like, if you don't quit, you literally can't lose. Now, I would already say that is better than what we had before, but I want to go in a little bit deeper. I want to go in a little bit deeper, and we'll actually compare in a couple seconds the difference between before and after. So you can be like, okay, I can trust that this tech will work for me. And because this is hand lettering, like it can have a little bit of stylisticness that like where we are adding to the style. It says, do you see that? The cleaning crew. What I thought initially would happen is that it would take out, oops, that's too much. I thought it would take out more of the background. Okay. So I actually want to see too what that looks like. Okay, so you can see that like creating something like this, 52-week mental health, and then I'm going to put journal below it. And I'm going to do a little guy and just see what we can't do to fit in here. And if you are like, hey, I have Photoshop, then definitely use Photoshop. I wanted to do this as a Canva AI tutorial because not everybody can afford the, $56 for Adobe Suite. That's basically what they charge you. I used it a lot as a photographer. Okay, and I want to see if I can blend this in at all. Okay, I want to see if I can blend this in. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to erasing it and just spending time erasing because it also works. Yeah, I might have to blend, you guys. Ooh, what if we did black? Which it started out as black, didn't it? Or like a dark blue. Let's see. I want the book to sell. So think about that when you're doing this, okay? Think about the customer experience, like leaving little things on there. If this book is going to be an asset, I want it to be awesome, okay? I want it to not have any issues with it. So I'm going to keep erasing. And I'm going to make sure I'm not missing anything else. Magic expand, magic edit. Okay, we're going to erase a little bit more. And I'll actually do you want me to pause this so you guys don't feel like you're just sitting here watching me do this? Or you let me know in the tutorial if it actually is helping you, me not pausing and you going on the journey with me of constantly erasing. We're very, 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 very close, especially to where we were. Ah, that was it. Okay, here's the trick. Longer strokes for the folks. Yes, you guys, here we go. All right, so learn from me, which I'm glad you're here. We're doing longer strokes on this guy. And that actually, I think, made it worse. Let's go back to, oh no, it did help a tiny bit. Isn't that funny? We're going to do this 2 more minutes and then we're going to be done. Okay, so here we go. We're going in really close. And we're going all the way up and all the way down. We're hitting erase. This is the magic erase in Canva. Isn't this funny? That is so funny that it made it worse. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think we should keep working on it? I'm actually going to leave it because I want to show you the difference so we can make decisions. Pardon me. Okay, here is the difference. Okay. Mental. I think that's a big difference. I am going to let you go, but I want you to like and subscribe so you are able to get more out of the tutorials. I don't know if you guys know, this is our series where we're publishing daily tutorials to help you get quick wins. If you want more tutorials like using AI generative or AI assisted for your book creation, just drop AI in the comments below. Tell me how you're using AI and how I can help you go faster with AI. And I'll see you in the next video.